welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Warp, the completely unnecessary Star Trek podcast where we do unasked for audio commentary of Star Trek episodes. My name is Shawn.
My name is Matt.
My name is Jacob.
My name is Philippe.
Erin.
My name is Minh.
May is here.
That's right.
Hey.
You've been here too long, May. You no longer get the special guest. You're just regular now.
I'm still excited. Cool.
But
I mean, were you inhaling when it? Were you inhaling when
You are like Sherlock Holmes right now, Matt. Damn, what's going on? I get on some cold cases right now. Your mind is so sharp.
Because you didn't say, and I've been win. You said, and I've been win.
I said, my name is Minh. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you knew your name was coming. Yeah. You were like, now's the time.
I don't fucking care nowadays. It's done.
All hell is broken loose.
Society's
Do whatever
over.
we want.
I'm cutting all this out.
No, you're not.
Oh,
But
no.
this is the best content we've done in months.
Yeah, what are you talking
It's the
about?
fire.
You want to hear the mental breakdowns?
Shawn,
Right.
what are we doing today?
We're watching Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 1, Episode 10 in the double digits, everybody. Double digits.
Double
Haven.
D.
Only 150 something more to go.
Shut
That's
up.
right.
You shut up, Matt.
I got 45 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock, and I'm punching the triangle. In 3, 2, 1, punch.
Erin, I'm going to predict that you're going to like this one.
Yay.
It's got some wacky costumes in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's got some wacky characters in it.
So wacky hairstyles.
Mhm.
You might
There's
get a
there's-
kick out of this one.
There's sexy ladies for those of us that like sexy ladies. Right?
There's people talking about nudity.
Yes.
My favorite
It's the
thing.
best kind of nudity.
Yeah.
The best kind. Yeah.
Talk
Alluded
Nudity
to.
that's
Yeah.
not shown.
Alluded
Aludity.
Alludity.
Full frontal aludity.
I like that. That's a good line.
Franchise that, man. Put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Philippe's Ponfar to come from the Netherlands.
Hey,
Really? It still
Yeah.
hasn't come?
I'm like,
Oh, hey, look at those two.
I mean,
Oh,
there you go.
Wonder, Riker, you
God.
dog.
This is the first time they really sort of hint at the hologram being used for sexual things.
Oh, these are holograms?
Yes.
Yeah, this is him watching TV. This is like him watching like
Oh, okay.
Cinemax.
They're only like a foot tall.
I like
That
that. That was good.
gross. That was Riker just watching Pulp
Yep.
Yeah.
getting a
I
call.
will be able to do
come to
that
work.
someday.
Yeah.
Well,
It
they have
happened.
two with the hologram.
Yeah.
Yar's like, why do you smell like cum? What have you been doing? Have you been hanging out with those pear trees? What's going on over here?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Oh, look at that
this.
guy.
Oh. It's when they put somebody in carbonite, but they do it the wrong way.
Yeah, it's just the head.
Yeah.
It's,
They couldn't
it's
afford
like
the whole
Walt
body.
Disney froze his
Oh.
head.
That's expensive. Oh.
It's like Third Street Promenade.
Yeah.
It's a robot performer.
How comfortable is that costume right now?
Yeah. That
Oh.
guy, the guy doing that is Armin Shimmerman, who ends up playing Quark on DS9.
Really?
Look how
It's
upset
all
she
over
is.
the place.
Deanna's like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Well, there's 12 more just like it in your room.
That's what happens when
They
the
just
guy in the
wrapped
box jizzes.
Jackpot.
Huge
Jack.
jewelry.
They're bonding gifts, guys. That's what you guys do. When you
Wait,
court.
so what's the real story going on? Because
She just got notified she's going to get married.
Troy is from a famous, like, royal Betazoidian family, right?
Mhm.
And she has been arranged. She's been engaged to some dude that she doesn't want to marry. And that box was the notification that it was time for the wedding to happen. So we're gonna get Troy's mom in this episode. We're gonna get the fiance. We're gonna get all kind of wacky people in this one.
All right.
I just
Give
want
us
more of those
that.
boxes. I can just have a whole show of those boxes spitting out stuff.
That That's what we get from the wacky mind of Philippe.
Here we go. We got the spec, season 1, episode 10, Haven. Original air date November 28th, 1987. While on a mission to a planet called Haven, Counselor Troy meets her husband to be a marriage arranged by her father years before, as the Enterprise encounters a ship far deadlier than any combat could provide. So, Erin, what do you think the IMDb rating of this episode is?
6.9.
Good guess. Anybody else?
7.3.
7.
6.5.
9.8.
6.6.
6.3. Everybody was above.
We all went over.
Not a highly ranked episode.
Aw.
Again,
I love the wedding.
like, I think at least 8 of the first 10 episodes, one of the writers had their names taken off the script. Like, it happens. It happened a lot in these first few episodes.
Yeah.
This is when the studio had a lot of notes about how to change things
Well,
up.
I think it was
Roddenberry.
It was
Roddenberry who
Yeah,
kept
he would
ruining
change
the
everything.
script.
He would
Because
make a more
Roddenberry
Star
had all
Trek.
Yeah, Roddenberry had all of these rules about what he thought the show should be, and so he was constantly rewriting people to the point where they were like, "This is not the script that I wrote, so I'm taking my name off of it." Gene was a bit of a control freak.
I thought we could hear from Gene maybe later.
You never know. You
never know.
This is the first Next Generation episode with his wife on it.
Oh yeah.
I'll hit the defrost.
That's the only reason people remember this episode is because it's Troy's mother's first appearance, and we'll see her off and on for over the years.
But Troy's such a cool character to me that it's cool. It's interesting. It's fun that she has an episode about herself. But you're saying it didn't. The execution of it was not so great.
Well, I don't know because I haven't seen this in 20 some years. I just remember it as being where
you watched it, did you, Shawn?
Her mom is on for the first time.
I did. It's better than 6.3. Okay. I think 6.3 is sort of contrarians out there who don't like Majel Barrett.
Yeah. I probably don't like the Gene Roddenberry influenced episodes.
Yeah.
So who wrote this?
But it is. I do think it's interesting that I mean, they never had an Uhura episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Yet the 10th episode of this one is a Counselor Troy episode.
Yeah,
Picard's like secondary in this episode, maybe even less than that, because Riker really is the second guy. Because there's their whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a Riker. It's a Troy Riker episode,
right?
Basically, because they have that romantic history. So he doesn't want her to get married to this stranger, obviously. And she's like, I have a responsibility, so I have to, or, whatever.
That's Majel Barrett?
No. That's
the mother of the groom. Yeah, these are the parents of the groom.
The in-laws.
Yeah. This is Meet the Parents.
Yes. She's fairly famous. She shows up in a lot of. I can't remember the actress's name, but you recognize her, right?
Yeah.
Usually, Usually, you have the info.
I can look it up. I just don't remember anything specific.
Look how they grandpa'd up the uniform.
Look at that! That guy's the groom. Check him out.
Now that guy
was like the wedding planner.
It's Andrew Ridgely.
That's
it is kind of like Andrew Ridgely. You're not wrong.
He's good looking, actually. What do you think, Erin? Are you pro?
All of those things are correct.
Yeah. How about cheap? Color changing
change colors.
Magic flower. It's a mood flower. He said he told her it changes colors depending on the mood of the person holding it.
And then it went all pale when she grabbed it.
Yeah, what color is I don't want to marry you?
Silver, whatever it is now.
Cute.
What do you think of that mother's outfit, Erin?
I like it. I like that she's covered head to with purple.
Yeah.
Like a light lilac.
Shawn, are they betazoids? They're not.
No,
right?
they're Earthlings.
Some other planet.
Did they adopt her?
No,
No, they're an in-laws.
Those are the in-laws. So you're
but they're not. That's sort of like one of the things are like this is an arranged marriage by her father to his, because he was an Earthling, right? So it's his Earthling friends that they were betrothed to, and so it's sort of like, why are we even going through with this if they're not even betazoid? Like, I don't understand. Can't mean anything to the humans. They're not into arranged marriages.
these ones are.
Are
How did this even happen? This is crazy.
Here comes Troy's mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Troy's giving Picard a little bit of a heads up, like she's a bit of a wackadoo, so just brace yourself for what's about to happen.
And it's funny because she is the wife of Star Trek, or basically Roddenberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen of Star Trek.
Why do you think she got this job?
Yeah. Whoa, this dude.
I want to ask either Minh or anybody if they know
not have to audition to play.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Gene just gave it to her. Like,
That's
I'm pretty sure she said, "When do I get to be on the show, Gene?" And Gene said, "That's a good question. I better come up with a character for you to play."
Yeah. That's a smart husband.
I'm glad you asked, honey.
In order to maintain my happy marriage, I'm gonna have to put my wife on this fucking show.
Yeah,
So,
that was the arrangement when they got married. So
yeah.
Well, didn't Gene fool around with like Nichelle Nichols? Did that ever become public knowledge, or did Majel Barrett know of that?
Yeah, I think it's public.
Why is Picard the one carrying his luggage?
Carrying the thing?
Oh my God.
Yeah, look, she has this tall dude behind her.
I like that suitcase. I know.
So
Who is that guy?
You guys just made the point that Troy is making. Troy is like, you have this gigantic man who works for you. Why isn't he carrying the luggage?
Why would they ever have the captain carry?
It was some kind of like protocol thing where he was like, he was trying to be polite. And
yeah, is that the same guy who played Freddie Ed Munster? No, it can't be.
No.
Has that vibe,
first of all, you don't mean Ed Munster.
Sorry, I mean you know who I mean.
Isn't it?
Freddie Munster?
I'm sure you mean Lurch.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He did play Lurch.
Yeah.
And the answer to that question is yes, he did play Lurch in the
Yes. In the movies.
Way to come around on it. I was like, first you made him feel bad, and then you're like, oh yeah, you're right. Then.
Amazing. That was good.
He's also the giant in Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
So people who like
there's
Peaks.
the guy who
that interacted with Agent Cooper.
the guy who plays the fiance is in Twin Peaks too.
Oh, is he? Who is he?
He's in the last season, the Showtime season.
Oh,
he's the boss, the gang boss who hung around with Jim Belushi.
Oh, he was the brother?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't recognize him.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been 30 years.
Right.
Yeah, okay. That's cool.
Yep.
So anyway, Minh, to get back to your question, I think that Nichelle Nichols wrote a book or something within the last, 10, 15 years where she talked about having an affair with Gene.
Yes,
but Majel Barrett was having an affair with Gene at the same time. Gene was married to somebody else back in the old days of the old show, and then he dumped her, his first wife, to marry Majel Barrett.
Right.
God, guys, it's too
bad Gene doesn't come around anymore. He could really tell that story even better.
Shawn, you're being very
It's like we're putting something that
he's respecting the stay-at-home order.
Yeah.
So, Erin, what do we think about Loaxana? That's her name, by the way. Her name is Loaxana.
The mother.
What do we think about her look? I like her.
I like it. She's popping.
She's very flamboyant. She likes to be real over the top.
Yeah.
She must have. This was like actually like much more fun to play.
Her as a brunette, actually. Major.
She's actually really good at playing this character. Like she's a lot of fun in these episodes where she shows up.
Well, you marry Gene for a reason, it's not because you like boring, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny to think
a
like
picture of this Gene Roddenberry.
Here, look over to your shoulder right here.
I need to see this guy who's getting all the sexy ladies of Star Trek.
I mean, I'm sure the fact that he was producing a major television show had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Majel and Nichelle Nichols were not the only two women he was having an affair with during those days. Not to slander the good name of Gene Roddenberry, but he has a reputation. That
Well, what's he gonna do? Speak up for himself?
yeah,
No.
never that. That would be insane.
Gene is just, I know wherever Gene is, he just took an edible and he's super relaxed right now. So
He doesn't want to get into it.
he just can't get into it. But I think he did say that he was trying to model like what it would be like in the future where there wasn't the outdated model of traditional marriage. And that's why he got married several times.
A sort of free love situation.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he's a child of the 60s. Makes sense.
existed. Yeah.
He was very much a sort of stereotypical 60s liberal in that sense. Like,
yeah, free love.
Yeah, he was like, he's not very good at the feminism parts of it, but
Yeah.
you know,
in the show, he
But
got
good
the
at the other
racism
parts.
part
Good
of
at
it.
putting the rod in the berry.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's this episode's T-shirt.
Putting the rod in the berry.
rod in the
It's
berry.
the rod in the berry.
Oh, we're gonna come up with a whole.
Now that you told me who that is, Shawn, I can totally see.
Yeah, you see it, right? Yeah.
He's been in. Has he been in recent stuff? Because he looks.
Yes. He's probably more famous now than he was there. Like he's been in a lot of fairly big things
I
recently.
feel like he was in Prison Break or something like that.
I think you're right.
But he looks not like.
How on earth does Minh know what Prison Break is?
I watched
Yeah.
that. That's a great show.
What?
Of all the cultural references that you
Yeah.
completely failed to know about or have even heard of,
Yeah.
somehow you were a fan of Prison Break. How did
That's
you
a
walk
great
me
show.
through this?
I just can't imagine like Minh taking time out from his eclectic schedule to be like, well, nope, can't do. I can't like
First
climb
off,
with you
It's
and
Thursday nights on Fox. I gotta put on. Prison Break.
Yeah. We're gonna go milk goats up in the mountains, and he's like, oh, normally I would, but Prison Break is on.
You can put that on his TiVo.
How did you ever even hear of
Wait,
Prison Break?
This
place?
guy is handsome. In Prison Break, he plays like this really skeezy, bad villain guy, and he is so good in that role too. But he does not look like this anymore, for sure. Right? Is this
He's
the same guy?
older.
It's been 30 years since
He is in Prison Break. You were right about that. He is in Prison Break.
And he plays like a really bad like prisoner.
I don't know. I didn't watch Prison Break. I wasn't available Friday nights
So-
back then.
So Minh has seen a television show that Shawn hasn't. What is going on here?
I'm really not prepared for this information.
The star, who's the star? of
There's
Prison
so many shocking revelations coming out
I
right now.
don't even know where to start. Like, I
Yeah.
genuinely don't know where to start.
Mm.
Minh,
Yeah, I'm
how
gonna
did
take you through it.
first learn
He
about
played
the existence of prison?
Timekeeper?
The star, the young star. What's his name? Of Prison Break.
Wentworth Miller.
Yeah. Is it Wentworth?
Oh yeah, Captain Cold.
Captain Wentworth Miller. Let me look him up. Yes.
He was
Yes.
part of
him.
the Arrowverse.
Yeah, I was really into him as an actor for a bit. I forget why. What else did I see him in? But yeah, I got started watching Prison Break, and it was really a compelling show. Like I love some of the actors in there. They were really going for it, you know. And it.
You've opened up a whole new can of worms by telling me that you were a Wentworth Miller stan, and that's why you started watching Prison Break.
I like Wentworth Miller. What was he in before
How
that?
on earth did you ever encounter him?
Hey, Ben, have you ever seen DC Legends or Flash?
No, I don't. I'm not really into like superhero stuff.
Well,
so
he's
I don't think-
in both those shows.
Yeah.
He plays Captain Cold. So if you're standing him hard and you need more Wentworth Miller, you
Might have been
watch
through
that.
Resident Evil. Because I watched those shitty movies and I actually enjoyed them. They were like popcorn fare to me. I think I like Mila
He was
Jovovich.
not in Resident Evil.
Oh, he wasn't? Because it shows up in movies and
Had
TV
a
shows.
weird, real Wentworth.
He was in Resident
Vibe.
Evil Afterlife, which was made in 2010.
Yeah. So, but I
Prison
watched
Break
the
ran
Resident.
from 2005 to 2009.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't watch it when it was on live. I think I watched it.
Okay.
You binged it recently.
You binged it.
Not recently. I think it was, when was it? It must have been, I was in New York, I think, at the time. So 2008 or something. Interesting. But Resident Evil Afterlife came out in 2000. So yeah, I don't remember where I initially saw Wentworth Miller, but I really like him as an actor. And so then I started watching.
Underworld? Were you a fan of the movie Underworld?
I did like Underworld. That's also
apparently he's in that.
Fair that I really,
which is basically Resident Evil. I mean, it's kind of the same movie.
There's something trashy, but really fun and trashy about those movies. Have you guys watched Underworld?
Is that the one with
No, never seen any of them.
If you can't tell the difference between a movie that stars Mila Jovovich and Kate Beckinsale, I mean, they're basically the same movie.
Oh, I love them both. They're like candy to me. Yum 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 yum.
Kate Beckinsale has the weirdest movie career of any actress
but she kills it in whatever she does.
Yeah, but she makes all of those vampire movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of the Underworld movies. Yeah. But then not that long ago, she made because she was also in all those Whit Stillman movies back in the 90s, like Last Days of Disco and Metropolitan.
Right, yeah.
And she was in
Last Days of Disco?
Yeah.
Yes, when she was very, her and Chloe Sevigny and
Suarez.
But anyway, you forget that she's a good actor because she spent so much of her career the last 10 years, 15 years making vampire movies.
Mm-hmm.
But then just a couple of years ago, she popped up in a Jane Austen adaptation that Whit Stillman directed. So that X.
Which one?
Which one?
Love and Friendship, it was called.
Oh yeah, the one with the.
I know what Jacob and May are watching.
What's her name?
It's her and
Chloe. That's what we're talking about.
Oh yeah,
it's Kate Beckinsale and Chloe Sevigny and I forget who else is in it. But it's really good. It's on Amazon Prime. That's where I watched it. People want to watch a Jane Austen-y kind of thing.
There's a guy in the background wearing a skirt. Everybody drink.
Yeah. I drink all my drinks, but
I clicked away to look up Wentworth Miller, and I missed that there was a cocktail party happening on the show.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Look at Troy with the long pony.
Yeah, what do you think of the pony?
Wait, she's Erin went to go get a cat situated.
That follows.
One thing I need her for is fashion and hair comments.
Sorry, Patches wanted in.
Yeah.
I break for Patches.
Priorities.
It looks like this is a very uncomfortable scene.
I like
They're
it.
arguing about the wedding. And
I love how happy Data is in this whole scene.
It's a very human thing, weddings. He's probably
Data
Isn't Data kind of enamored or taken with the mother? He kind of digs her.
No, he loves the drama.
He's all about the drama.
He just finds it fascinating, the drama that
he's fascinated by human
emotion.
So
look at him; he can't even turn off that circuit that makes him smile. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, this is the first time where she dropped her full bona fides, inheritor of the great rings of Beta Z and all that.
The chalice of Ricks.
Her version of Khaleesi Mother Dragons.
Yes, exactly.
Leaders of the Andals and the First Men.
Have they talked about how
Dothraki? Nope.
What do you think of Gates's hair?
Oh, I don't like that. What's she doing this week? What's going on here?
You got a haircut.
That's her formal hair.
Now that I like.
Oh yeah.
You like Deanna's ponytail?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Classic.
Very gaga.
What do you think of Tasha's hair?
Tasha.
What is going on with Tasha's hair?
Very Pat Benatar.
Everyone's fancy
Is
for
that-
the wedding.
How do you know this is supposed to be a fancy event that they all got their hair done? Is that what this is
I guess,
supposed to indicate?
Have
And then they wore the same clothes.
They're not wearing their fancy uniforms. They're just wearing their regular everyday uniforms.
This is like the rehearsal dinner, right?
Yeah.
And so is his deal that he's having visions of some other woman?
Yeah.
And that's who he was expecting?
And he's been drawing some art of her.
Hey, here's some gelatinous cubes on John Luke's on plate, you guys. Most of this food looks like real food, but some of it looks like gelatinous cubes. And there's some melon. Jean Luc is eating melon right now.
So is LaWanda
honeydew? No mind if I do.
Is Troy's mom? Is she with Lurch? Are they a couple?
No. I think Lurch is a manservant.
He is her manservant.
Wow.
She's a royalty, right? So
I'm sure she's gotten a little Lurch peen here and there.
Yeah.
It's really little, which is weird.
I want to know, is it Greg?
He's a Space Carson.
Yeah.
Everyone knows a manservant is normally eunuch.
Okay.
What do you suppose in that? What do you suppose is in that glass Jean Luc is drinking out of? It's kind of a weird color. It looks like maybe it's apple juice.
They're drinking like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, grapefruit juice.
It looks like Kool-Aid to me.
Yeah, Dr. Crusher's hair is strange.
All the flatware is straight from like a pick and save like set.
Right.
Yeah.
Have they talked about the fact that Betazoid, Shawn, have they talked about the fact that Betazoid weddings, everyone is naked at the wedding? Have they talked about that yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what the Aludity is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she has a pet fern, which gets mentioned in this scene and forgotten about.
Yeah.
I like all these things.
Yeah.
Oh, Ivy's getting handsy.
Oh.
Nipple tickle.
About to go into her fern gully.
Hey, did you look up that woman's credits? I thought you were going to look up who she was.
Oh, Nan Martin.
The mother-in-law.
Nan Martin is the actress.
Oh, Nan.
She was in tons of TV.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying to find out what you would know her best from. No. No.
Are you sure?
I love how the father-in-law is just cool with everything. Like, he's just sitting back there eating, drinking his drink. Like,
now you know why he like got along with Deanna's father. He's just chill. He's like, I'm going with it.
Did anybody regularly watch the Drew Carey show?
I watched it for several years.
She played the boss on that. The rich lady who owned the company.
Just now is where they're talking about the wedding.
Is this what they're saying? It okay.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about it because we couldn't wait for the Aludity.
Yep.
The best fact.
No one's mentioned the leaves that Loxana has just wrapped up her left arm there.
He has like a living plant. Oh, Deanna's pissed.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think her mom just said, "Oh, your husband is excited by the idea of seeing me naked. Didn't you know that he's attracted to me? Because she's all Betazoid on him." Yeah.
Yeah.
Tasha thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
Data wants them to keep arguing.
Yeah. Continue. I find it most intriguing.
Fucking Data.
I love it.
It's like Loxana is a follow practicer of perfect candor.
Right.
Absolute
Yeah,
candor.
she's like Elnor.
Yeah. Unlike the Qowat Milat in Star Trek Picard, though, she uses her absolute honesty as an excuse to be kind of a dick to people.
Yeah, right.
Wow, look at this sunset. Oh,
wow.
Man.
That was the nerd. Thank you for the real nerd.
Yeah.
I know. We needed to go there.
I appreciate it. In case there are any actual
nerd stuff happen
listening to this show.
Man, Riker is so sad right now.
I love that he went to the holodeck.
Yes.
He's sad.
Like, of all things,
I'm going to go into the holodeck and I'm going to pull up. I'm going to
my city
a red rock planet. And I'm going to sit on the red rock planet and be sad.
Haven't you guys ever been outdoors, like somewhere really naturey?
No, I have never been outdoors. I haven't been outdoors.
If you're asking that question, you don't know me very well, man.
Guys, it's beautiful outdoors. Look, that's gorgeous. It's I don't know, that could be Joshua Tree or something with
and
really...
they canceled Burning Man. this year.
Yeah, I was not. Yeah. I haven't gone in a few years. I went 2 years and that was awesome. And I'll probably go again maybe a few more times, once more. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not the type of person who's like, oh my God, Burning Man, I can't wait till it comes around next year and the following year. So yeah. I hope they cancel Burning Man. This virus is no joke.
When was it scheduled to take place?
It's normally Memorial Day weekend, which is like late August, early September.
Well,
Labor Day?
that's Labor Day.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, it's common to.
God damn it.
See, this is why people don't have
I'm out
sex.
here in the desert and there's nobody here. Are you sure Minh said it was Memorial Day? What the fuck?
This is why people don't have sex on the holodeck. Will came into the holodeck to be alone, and two people just wandered in.
Hey,
Yeah, and they
what
both
are you
knew,
jacking it to? Oh,
they both knew how to find him. Like they both were like, "Oh, he'll be on holodeck 3." Like, for
isn't there
sure.
like a door, a lock that you can put on that door?
It's not good. It's broken.
Well,
There's
Will
a sock,
didn't
when there's
really.
a sock on the holodeck door, you don't just come in.
That was
Don't come a knocking if the holodeck is a rocket.
They basically took over his shit. Like, it's like
He's
when
like-
somebody sits down at the TV and like starts watching and then flips the channel and they're like,
You're really worked up right now.
I am worked up because that's just fucking rude, man. These guys just come in.
He envisioned this
and they're
holiday.
talking
Yeah.
about being naked.
Yeah,
Will's just like, fine, you guys stay, I'll go.
yeah, exactly. He's so put up. Like,
He's got his holograms back in his suite.
I'll go back to my room and watch porn. It's fine.
yeah,
Yeah, he has those harp ladies to go back to.
yeah. The harpies.
Yeah, it's harpies, but it's a good thing.
They're sharing a moment.
Yeah, having a little moment.
Oh.
What do you think of her fancy dress? Anybody?
The exact same cut as her other outfit.
Better color
Yeah.
pattern, I think.
They know
Well,
Yeah, it's perfect
Great.
for this room.
80s, 90s, that fabric.
They are both very color coordinated with the back.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ground is his red, and the sky is her sort of violet.
You know the director did that on purpose. He was like, it'll be a metaphor. Like
Yeah.
he's the ground and
Oh,
she's
come on, Riker.
He's the same color as the mountains.
Oh, see, they kind of like each other.
No, yeah, kissing is nice.
This was Riker's place.
Where's he
to
gonna
sulk,
put
and
that?
Look at them; they're kissing in it now.
They took over
That sucks.
Riker's.
That's rude. That's really rude.
Yeah, that's funny.
Riker's like, this program is ruined for me now, you guys.
Yeah,
I can never use this one again.
Yeah.
This was my safe
Normally
place.
my
And you
shelter.
ruined it.
Sanctuary.
Oh, come on.
Oh, John Luke's in this episode?
Yep.
Oh, they're in space? I didn't know.
Ooh,
I like that dress.
Yeah.
Some
Very
kind of B
flappers,
story.
very 1920s.
There's some kind of
Yeah.
weird B story going on where they have to save this planet at the same time. That
Oh,
the
yeah, I'm
wedding
like, who's
happening.
she?
She is serving me Swan Lake right now.
Matt got high. Matt just got high again. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out too. All right. I mean, it doesn't take a Sherlock. Look how tense and worked up Riker is right now. That's all fucking Troy's fault.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
just
he's in a bad
Yeah, he's
mood.
like outbracing himself.
He just needs some roadhead right now from Picard.
Face
Just-
it.
Just lean over and give Riker what he needs.
you do use data for that kind of thing.
Yeah. When you have him, but he's like too engrossed into the AA plot to really help right now.
After seeing him with the Chinese finger traps, yeah, I guess I wouldn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah. He couldn't really navigate that, so
Yeah, yeah, that was the one representative of that whole planet that we get to see.
If
No.
Who are these people?
They're filming a
Oh.
music video.
yeah. Oh, everybody's we don't have
It's
mid.
her.
We don't even have midriffs.
oh,
We
Yeah,
don't even
we
have
just-
enough fabric for a
Yeah.
full out
We don't even know. We've never figured out the technology to cover our midsection.
I don't think they needed to. There was, yeah.
Well, so they just developed a culture where they do a lot of sit-ups.
Maybe they're related to that planet that runs everywhere.
Yeah.
They're like the abs version of that.
Oh yeah.
Crunches.
They do
Exactly.
5-minute abs every 5 minutes. It's ridiculous.
But that's just abs all the time.
Yeah, I know. No, we break it up though.
Yeah.
Segments. We start.
Those are 4 different people in those drawings.
Look at his chair. Look how
Those are
uncomfortable
supposed
he
to
is.
be drawings of the same woman. They look nothing like each other.
Yeah, they only vaguely look like this person.
Yeah.
This looks like Putin's dad or something.
And they don't know how to cover his arms.
They had one piece of fabric for the entire crew.
Oh,
and they had to get real clever about how they cut it up.
Yeah. It looks like they had their their version of the
Project Runway.
Yeah,
Right,
I was gonna say the sound of. I was thinking of the sound
out of this one bolt of fabric.
Yeah, I think it was like a Sound of Music moment where they looked over at the curtains over their space windows and they were like, I know how to turn this dreary scene into a cheerful, coordinated outfits.
And then they burst into song.
Yeah.
No, that ship looks spacey as all hell. I'd love to be on that ship, except for Russian Putin leader over here.
Uh-huh.
Everyone else looks pretty happy, pretty chill.
He knows that the woman is his destiny because they have matching cheekbones.
Yeah. They both look like they would be so good in looking, into that view together.
Yeah. She looks like me, but with a blonde wig.
I do have a question. If Data had so much trouble with that Chinese finger trap, then how is he any good with his hands in an intimate situation?
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
I don't think it is good.
Well, he's trained in that knowledge. He wasn't trained in finger cuffs getting out of.
He's not good at applying his current knowledge to new
completely different skill set.
Exactly.
Right. That's the problem with AI. They're very niche. Oh my God! Whoa, that is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's working that.
Yeah.
What a that dress
it looks
really
so much better on me when I'm naked. Yeah.
Is it me or are her pupils really, really large?
It's you.
I haven't seen a human person in 3 days. Yeah.
You remember what people look like?
Yeah. Is that a human face?
Have you seen a person that's not on a screen in a while?
You guys, have you had the chance to see anyone, Philippe or Erin, other than each other?
Physically?
Open up
like
the
in
marriage.
What?
No.
You guys. I suppose going to the market, but I don't know. That's not the same as like having a 5, 10, 30-minute sit down interaction with a person, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm just waving to neighbors.
Yeah, I've talked to some neighbors in some car, like they're in their car.
Yeah, but
and I'm trying to track me down. I'm running away from them, but we're talking.
We have everything delivered.
Hey, Philippe, you owe me money. Get back here.
Go away. 6 feet.
They're like, we brought you some supplies.
Yeah, no.
Toilet paper.
Put it on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's got like it looks like Mork's jacket from.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Triangles are from space.
Yeah.
Even Dr. Crusher has that triangle thing going on.
Jesus, it looks like a full marsupial pouch. Like there's like a cavity in there you can put stuff in. Jesus.
I like pockets.
No, don't do it.
Oh, is he gonna stun her? That tree does not look so good. It was sad. Even that tree.
This is where he drops some not so subtle hints that he's just gonna peace out.
Yeah.
I was not really clear like what he was going for. Like, I don't understand why they just left at the end. Did you watch this, Shawn?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I mean, he beams over to them. He wants to be with her, which I get, and he wants to help them. But I don't know. Is it implied that he cures all of them?
It's not implied or anything. It's just I'd rather die with them trying to help them, or maybe I help them and we all survive together.
Okay.
I don't think
so. It's very noble.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're like, yeah, I wouldn't do it, but I
sure.
Do you think?
Yeah, if you're into that nonsense.
Do you think they did it in the desert on the holodeck, or they kept it pretty PG?
Oh, I think Troy only does it with Rucker.
Look at that guy.
Oh,
that guy's got pockets all over the place.
Yeah.
He's got the big one on his chest. He's got him at his side. Jacket's got everything.
All pockets all the time.
Look, it's another bald guy in Starfleet, so it's not just Picard.
Yeah.
Well, Lurch was bald.
Well, he's not in Starfleet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
He's not fucking Starfleet, man. Jesus. How much times do we have to fucking explain it?
Oh my God.
Has he gone through the 6 years of instruction?
Exactly. How are you even on this podcast?
I pulled some strings.
Jesus. What is that?
If I asked you to tell me what Starfleet is,
this guy has no future.
What would your answer be?
As a mom, I'm so proud.
It's the organization. No, the organization they're all a part of, like the sort of.
You guys like these pencil drawings?
It does look like the AHA video.
Yeah. Welcome to our music video. Now
are those supposed to be her drawings of him?
Yes.
They've been drawing each other.
Correct.
This whole time.
We enjoy your sketches. We hope you like the medium of charcoal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God, why are they standing all creepy like that?
Because that's his new life.
Oh, look, one lady has a pink dress on.
Please let the hot one come forward. Please let the hot one come forward. Oh, she did. Thank God. Mm-hmm. I brought midriffs for everyone. What are these?
Her father-in-law is so upset because he had access to so many free meals, but now, all ruined.
He was gonna see a bunch of people naked in this ceremony, and now he's not.
He is not. That guy is really overselling it. He's been.
He's an older type of actor where that was what was called for in the day, just big.
Yeah, just like wah wah wah.
Yeah,
right.
Hey,
it's like a triple take right into the camera.
Yeah. That was the most muted take he did.
All right, now.
The director's like, can you turn it down and can you turn it down a notch?
This is as far down as I go.
Okay, pretend you have no reaction. Pretend you don't care at all, and that's what he came with.
Pretend to be in a coma.
Yeah. Pretend you're dead and somebody's told you this. Why I'm dead? Oh man, Putin arm slits. Yeah. It's like Putin on the Ritz, but
so Troy basically gets out of having to go through this wedding by a fluke. Like there's nothing to indicate that
she had any like
she was going to go through with it.
She had no agency in this episode at all.
Yeah, it's weird. Like she just basically gets saved by coincidence.
She gets to keep the chest though, the talking one with the face. The one with the face.
Yeah, did she get to keep all the jewelry and shit that came pouring out of that thing?
Yeah. And I think the face should go in and say that the face has all the intellect of Data, and it's trapped as a stupid, useless chest. Its own purpose in life is just to like contain some fucking crap. And it's just kill me, please kill me.
Data puts it in an incinerator as an act of mercy.
Yeah.
Got the on the lips. Putin arms lips. I'm still really laughing at that one. Like, yeah.
Well, that's the only time he talks on the show.
He likes drinking.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Well, I would.
Yeah, I like this moment where like she calls out Picard for having lustful thoughts about her.
Well,
yeah, because she flirts with Picard a lot in the over the years. Every time she comes on, she basically flirts with Picard, much to his discomfort.
Chagrin. Yeah, get her out of here. Wow, what a fun and awkward episode.
It's fun. It's fun.
I'm into it.
I like their soundproof podcasting booth with their soundproof wall stuff there. It's nice. Let's get
all of the screams of terror when the teleporter goes wrong, horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm. Heading 5-7. Just push the button 5-7 and go. Done. So simple. You're not like in some kind of 3-dimensional goddamn space where at least these need 3 fucking numbers. I don't know.
There's no Worf in this episode.
No. No Worf.
And no Wesley either.
No.
Yeah. Because they had another Wesley type. That guy in the other the suitor. Wow.
Wow. Well, that was the thing that happened.
Look what we got coming up. Some costumes. Some mob costumes.
Yep. That's next time.
Episode. Exciting.
Oh, is this going to be the first holodeck episode?
Yeah. Next one's the first holodeck episode.
Yeah, the first of many.
Yep.
Don't take my name off this one.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not going to take my name off today's podcast, because I think it was good.
Yeah.
For the first
well done, guys. Well done.
Well done. I'm going to put my real name, Philip J. Juliet Guillermo Alphonse.
I thought you were going to say Philip J. Fry.
I know, I was going to. I can remember his last name. I just had to keep going.
Yeah.
Well, that was a romp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
yeah.
Anybody got anything else they want to add?
Prison Break.
There's
I
nothing,
recommend Prison
there's
Break.
nothing else to say about that.
Was this where you said that this was? I wasn't clear, Shawn. Were you saying that somebody removed their name from this one too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure because you said like there was a bunch of them, but I didn't know if this specifically was another one where they did.
Yes, it was.
I thought it was a fun episode, a little weird, but totally like not. I wouldn't have removed my name unless I don't know, something different I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well said, Minh.
Well, we can't top that. So who's going to lead us out of this burning record?
I think
we've said all there is to say about that.
Finish it.
Sign us out, Matt.
Thank you for listening. Please go to iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts to rate, review, and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram at Warped the Podcast, on Twitter at Warped Trek. You can follow me at Host Warped. You can follow Minh and learn about our Dungeons and Dragons and Call of Cthulhu podcasts. Not that he's actually been posting anything on Twitter lately, but yeah, you know. At Wet Maynard, you can give us money at patreon.com/warp for additional episodes and bonus content. You can buy our t-shirt. What's it called, Jake?
Called Lunar Flare on it.
Lunar Flare to get the official Warped t-shirt.
All right, well,
that's a lot.
Safe. Stay
I
safe.
really appreciate everybody. We got through another week of quarantine together, so but unless anybody's anything else they'd like to add, my name is Shawn.
I'm Jake.
Leap.
Erin.
And May.
Yay.